Yo, what is going on, survivors? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about the upcoming 7 Days to Die version on consoles. Now, as many of us know, and as many of you guys should know that are watching this, that have been waiting for console version to get an update, this year, at some point, 2024, we will be getting the Alpha 22, which is an upcoming update that will be implemented into the newer consoles. Now, you will still have to purchase the game, but it's kind of because of back in the day with copyrighted issues and stuff like that, and they lost ownership. So it's not like they couldn't just update it, like, because they couldn't. They lost the ownership because of Telltale. Now, most of us do know this, but for you guys that don't know that, that's why console versions have not gotten an update. Now, the gameplay that you see in the background right here, this is footage on the newer Xbox, on the updated 7 Days to Die version. Now, as you can see, it runs very well. Now, there are a few things that haven't been implemented, which they couldn't show because this is what they just recently showed at TwitchCon. Now, as well, they are also making another game, and we will talk about that here in a little bit. I am extremely hyped, especially since I already have a computer, and I really hope that they get crossplay quick, because they did say that they will be working on crossplay. That will be a thing, and it shouldn't take too long. It just depends on if Microsoft and Sony want to do that, and usually that process takes longer than it should because they have to finalize everything, they have to talk about it. So hopefully Microsoft and Sony do make this game crossplay, because I feel like that would just open up so many more experiences with people. Like, so many more people would want to play this if they can play with their buddies on computer. So yeah, let me know if you guys think that the game looks good in the background. This is, like I said, the Xbox, the newest Xbox, Alpha 21. And yeah, now let's go in and talk about the new game that they're creating. Okay, now, as you guys can see in the background, this is not the new game that they're creating, but this is it's Dead by Daylight. Now, if you guys haven't played Dead by Daylight, watched people play Dead by Daylight, it is a game where 4 survivors go in and they have to turn on generators while being chased by a killer. Now, they can throw objects in front of them, they can stun the killer, but they have to escape through a door, but they can only open that door if they turn on the generators. Now, 7 Days to Die at TwitchCon, which I've seen some videos and stuff like that. If you guys haven't checked out those videos, definitely check them out. But most of it I'm going to cover in this video. So, in the new game that they're creating, it is 7 Days to Die Blood Moons. That's what it's called. Or, just Blood Moons. And it's kind of like Dead by Daylight. It's where I think it's like 4 people and one like boss, right? One like horde boss. And maybe they can like manipulate the zombies, use the zombies, and attack you guys. But each session will last around an hour long. And yeah, it seems very interesting. And I'm kind of curious because I think it's going to be like 7 days. And then like that's where it cuts off. So I'm very intrigued because it's like Dead by Daylight, right? But it's like you can build, you can like try to survive, and there's zombies, So I'm really intrigued to see how it works. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that concept of a game. And are you guys hyped to hear this? Like, are you guys hyped to hear that they are... And this game is being made by people that they're working with, so it's not like they're working on 7 Days to Die and a different game. A huge, like, company that they're working with is doing most of the heavy lifting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Do you guys think that that's a really good idea? Are you guys hyped? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, moving on from the new game and console news, let's talk about gameplay and updates coming to the new Alpha 22 or 23. Now, as you can see, bandits. Now, unfortunately, we probably won't get bandits in 22 just because they've recently said that it probably won't happen. And it kind of sucks because we've been waiting, but certain bandits will also probably be friendly. You know, you'll probably have friendly bandits, mean bandits. Hopefully there's, you know, some like, hopefully some bandits might trade with you, maybe just like traders. We'll see. But as you can see in the background, they're showing off a bunch of different bandits, and some of them look really cool. I mean, most of them do look cool. But yeah, bandits, we've been waiting for them. I mean, even back in like Alpha 15, 16, 17, 18, like we've been hoping that they would be adding bandits. And it probably won't be in Alpha 22, which sucks. But it does say Alpha 22 Plus, so it probably will come in Alpha 23. Now, these do look really cool, and I am really excited to see them, and I'm excited to see how many there are, like how they work. You know, are there gonna be more friendly than dangerous, which I doubt, but maybe. And yeah, there's a lot of cool bandit designs, and hopefully they have built-in like things with them. So there's a lot that they can do with these newer updates because they're adding more people to their team that are able to do stuff that they couldn't do before. Like their art team is growing a ton, and not a ton, but it's growing, and you can definitely tell because they're getting a lot of stuff made that looks really cool, and they're actually getting a lot of stuff done faster. Now this is definitely one of my favorite concepts. It's a hoarder, and he looks really sick. And in the people, this is from FunPip's channel. If you guys want to look at any of the new stuff, they have all these videos out, and they're talking about how there's like Easter eggs on this guy's backpack and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool, and I will definitely be checking all of this out when it gets updated. I am super excited. Moving on from the bandits, we're looking at new models. Now, if you've played 7 Days to Die, you can tell that our models are kind of trash and the people kind of look trash. So this is definitely an improvement, and it shouldn't have really taken this long, but you know, we will actually be able to get people that look decent. Now, this is desert gear. They will be changing the way gear works. So in Alpha 22, instead of just getting all these separate pieces, it'll be like a full set. So right here, this is the desert gear for the guy and the girl. There are other gears as well, like the nerd gear. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. It's gonna save a lot of room, and yeah, I'm hyped. And I think it'll be a great improvement to the game. Now, I don't think that this will be added in Alpha 22. Hopefully 23, but maybe 24. So this is the Duke's Casino, and there's another huge one that you guys will see in a second, but these are huge POIs, and they should have a ton of interactive stuff in them, and I think they're also a huge part of the story. And I think there's like a decision, like, do you want to be a part of the casino or part of this like huge bunker base? Because as you can see, there's a helipad and it looks like a trader's outpost. So I'm extremely excited for this, because also in Alpha 22 they should be adding a bunch of storyline. So in the future, this will be a huge impact on the game, and it's going to add so much more to what we can do. And the fact that there's just going to be 2 huge places and you have to like choose which side is extremely intriguing, and I just can't wait. Now guys, there are 2 other things that I want to show, and one is the UI concepts. Now these look very, very nice, and I can't wait because I feel like the game looks definitely outdated. And yeah, I'm definitely hyped for the UI. Now the UI and the other one that we'll be showing here in a bit, these are coming in Alpha 22 plus. So like the other things, it could be 23. So we don't fully know yet. Now the UI, I think this will be an enormous change. It'll definitely make the game look more modern. And I think that this is overall a great idea, and I can't wait for it. Now hopefully it doesn't look hopefully it doesn't look bad. From what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look bad, but it's definitely going to be different than, you know, what we've normally been used to. So maybe it'll be a good change. I think it will be, but these are just concepts. These aren't the final products. But yeah, overall, I think this is going to be a massive improvement to making this game more modern. And last but not least, player vehicle concepts. So if you guys have played the PC version of 7 Days to Die, the new updated Alpha 21, then you would know that these vehicles do not look like this. They look different. They don't look as wastelandy. Like, they're just normal. So these concepts, I think, look really good. Like, you have a whole toilet on the bike, and the car. I think this is really sick because, as you can see, it's also got 2 seats in the back. So if more people can ride in one vehicle, I think that's very, very interesting and cool. So yeah, I'm totally down for this player vehicle concepts, and I'm very hyped for it. As well as recently, Alpha 21, all the traders got a huge like new outpost, which looks insanely cool, and they all have helipads in them. So if you guys have recently seen those as well, maybe in the future we will get a helicopter, or maybe it's just a teleporting device. Because in one of the dev streams, he accidentally said like, oh, like a teleporter, and then he's like, oh, well, not really. But yeah, so he kind of leaked it. So I don't know if we can teleport or we can just land in them now. I think you could always land in them, but that's also super cool. And yeah, these changes are just going to be very huge for the game when they finally release and come out. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully it informed you on the new updates. I am definitely not the best at voiceovers, but I'm definitely trying to get better. And I have just recently made this channel, and I've been doing a 7 Days to Die 100 Days Alpha 21 playthrough, and I'm going to do more like with mods and stuff in Alpha 22. It's going to be very, very fun. Like, I want to do Darkness Falls, stuff like that. So if you guys enjoy 7 Days to Die content, if you guys enjoy other survival games, like I will be doing Grounded, Valheim, a bunch of other stuff, definitely consider subscribing and liking this video. And yeah, this was the new info on the new game that they're creating, the Alpha 22 updates that will be coming out. Hopefully Bandits come out in 22, but it's going to be very unlikely. I mean, it is what it is. At least we're getting a lot of updates, and they're not taking too long. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if it informed you about any things that you didn't already know. I'm super stoked for the new game that they're creating and Alpha 22. So, you know, if you guys are excited to see the new game, I will be playing a ton of that. That's going to be insanely fun. God only knows when it's going to be released, but hopefully PlayStation and Xbox approve the crossplay, because I would definitely like to start a server and have a bunch of people join it if you guys would want to do that. But yeah, definitely go check out my other videos, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.